Hello out there, YouTube. What's going on, everyone? It is D-Dun here. I am the average gaming dad, and today I have 50 kills combined between two games in this solo match using the XR3 Ion Burst Sniper Rifle. Accompanying that is a couple SMGs, I think the Razor, and then I don't remember what the other, I think the Carbon, right? So a couple different sniper supports you guys will get to see as well. And like I said, 50 kills combined. I think it's 27 in this first game and then 23 in the second. But the XR3 Ion is a very, very fun and a very, very unique weapon. Something, I think we can applaud Call of Duty for doing well is, creating a weapon like this, which is unique, very strong, but also relatively balanced. And that is what I want to talk about today. So let's talk about it. What is the XR3 Ion? It is a 3-round burst sniper rifle, which coming to mind, I can't think of a 3-round burst sniper rifle that we've ever had before. I know that we've had charging sniper rifles before, and that's another aspect that I think throws people off initially. It definitely threw me off because I'm expecting it to shoot as soon as I pull the trigger, and I was like, what the heck is going on? But once I got acclimated to it a little bit, it's pretty easy to manage, and it's pretty easy to anticipate whenever you're going into a gunfight. But at first it is a little jarring, so I'll give you that. But this gun is like borderline overpowered for a couple different reasons. And there's just a few caveats as to why it isn't and why I think you don't see it more often, but I would highly recommend. And one, I would also like to shout out one of my subscribers, Waffle. He is the one who actually turned me onto this. We actually battled in an in-game. He ended up taking me out, so GG's to him. He won the match, and he was using it, right? So I think he messaged me after the match. I'm really sorry, Waffles, that I can't remember the exact correspondence there, but we chatted back and forth. I think it was, he looked up on my YouTube, because of, my gamer tag, and he looked me up. We commented back and forth, and he recommended this gun, so I finally gave it a shot, and it actually is really nasty. So look at that. Look at that. And with the low dot, with the dot sight as well. So anyway, back to the actual mechanics of the gun. I just wanted to make sure I shouted that out because I wouldn't have used this ever without Waffles recommending it to me. But so first there's a charge. And then it's a 3-round burst, and it is not rapid fire, right? It's not like do do do. It's do do do. So it's slow firing, it's charging, and I have no idea what this guy's doing. But on top of that, it's also the ADS speed. The handling is very, very slow. I mean, really slow. And once you stack on, the right attachments that you need, which I would highly, highly recommend, maxing out your flinch resistance on this weapon and bullet velocity. Those are really the two things that matter because there's really no recoil to it. But there is, even if you try to max it out for aim down sight speed to make it a lot faster, because in my mind I was like, oh, I can use this as an AR if I can just get that aim down sight speed down. It's like impossible to get it below, I think, 600 milliseconds, which is incredibly slow, like really, really slow. It's like, yeah, I can't even think of a gun that is that slow, but especially once you put on like a monolithic suppressor and stuff like that, you're looking at closer to like 700 millisecond aim down sight speed, which is really, really slow. So if you are a passive player, this should be the perfect gun for you, okay? Once you get past the charge, once you get past the slow fire rate, if you can just max the bullet velocity and get accustomed to the aim down sight speed, like I said, max out the flinch resistance, you can absolutely, absolutely dominate with this gun. And there's a couple reasons why. One, because it's an infinite 3-round burst. If you hit all 3 shots, especially if you hit chest shots, you don't need headshots, right? That's the thing with most snipers is you have to hit headshots to get a 1-shot kill. And this is not a 1-shot kill, but a 1 burst, right? I think I timed it in the firing range, and I think it came out to like 0.3 or like 0.4, like 0.2, 0.3 milliseconds. which is nasty, right? That'd be like using the fastest killing overpowered SMG ever at infinite range. Like, that's how fast this thing kills, or it can kill, right? So infinite range, I think my longest kill, because I was curious before this video, I looked it up, and like the longest shot I had with this was like 350 meters, which is again crazy at a one burst. So infinite range, you don't require headshots. It's very, very forgiving, obviously, because, you know, like I said, you don't need headshots. And it completely negates the survivor perk, right? So the survivor perk, it prevents you from getting downed from one-shot headshots, but since you don't have to rely on headshots and you just need body shots, it completely negates the perk. So for that for those reasons, and it has really, really good bullet velocity if you max it out. It's close to like, I think like 1400, 1500 bullet velocity, which is hit scan at like, let's see, 20 times 14 at like, I don't know, 150, 200 meters, something like that. So all those things to say, it's incredibly powerful. And if you get lucky, you can absolutely just wipe people off the map. So where is it bad, right? So if it's so good, Mr. Average Gaming Dad, Mr. D Done, then why are you not running it all the time, and why am I not seeing it? Well, one, because like I said, it's really slow. It is really slow. And so if you are an aggressive player at all, it's very, very difficult to use. And because it is not instantaneous, that means you have to, one, aim down sight with a very, very slow aim down sight time. Then you have to wait for a charge, and then you have to wait for the 3 rounds to all go off. And if you are playing a competent player or someone who is not standing still, then that means, let's start with competent player, right? So you're playing with someone who's aware of what's going on. They see you, they start putting shots on you. You're going to have, and this is why I say you should max out the flinch resistance. You're going to take flinch and you're going to miss shots. And because of the charge, because of the 3-round burst, it takes time to get those shots off and the subsequent shots off. And so as a result, you will almost guarantee lose that gunfight unless you can somehow, unless they miss enough where you can get a few shots on target. So that's one thing, right? If you are in a one-on-one gunfight with someone with an AR that has a shot, you're probably going to lose, okay? So that's one thing. And then the second thing is that, what was the second thing? I don't remember the second thing. It's really slow. Oh, and if someone is moving, you have to track these very, very slow interval shots. And that can be difficult at times, right? Because, you know, it's a very slow firing gun. Guns that shoot very slowly, you have to be very patient with, and you have to track over a longer period of time. Whereas with a one-shot sniper, if you just get that one headshot, then boom, they're done. So, if someone is a long distance away, you have to account for drop, you have to account for bullet velocity, and they're moving, so you have to track. And so for that reason, it can take a little bit longer to kill someone than using a one-shot sniper. So in a perfect scenario, you're sniping at medium to long range, and the person is just not looking at you and standing still. If that is the case, then this gun is the most overpowered gun of all time, right? Because there's no sway once you're holding your breath. You don't have to worry about flinch resistance. You have great bullet velocity, so you don't have to worry about drop, and you don't have to hit headshots. So as long as you catch someone who doesn't realize you're there, and they're maybe standing in a window, maybe they're standing on the edge of a building trying to snipe someone, line it up, boom, 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 dead at any range, right? Like I said, I've have kills at like 350-ish meters, right? So you really can one burst at any range. So in that regard, if someone is just standing still and not shooting at you, which, more or less happens quite a bit, especially if you're a passive player and you're, can catch people off guard, that happens. But if someone's shooting at you or if someone's moving, especially at long range, it's really hard to track them, and you might be better off just using a one-shot sniper. So I hope I illustrated my points well. Also, you'll you have to understand with this sniper rifle, I'm pretty sure there is no either no aim assist or there's no rotational aim assist. And so, you know, you have to actually use your right stick in order to hit your target, right? Whereas the one-shot sniper, I don't remember what it's called, but the main one-shot sniper that everyone uses, that one does actually get a little bit of rotational aim assist whenever you're aim down sight. And so you get a little bit of that tug, that little bit of the pull, which is going to help you with those headshots. And I don't think this gun does. If it does, it's very, very, very minimal. So you can't really rely on aim assist like you can with the one-shot sniper. So all in all, though, it's a really fun gun. It's really fun. It's really unique. At the very least, I would try it because you're going to get some kills that are going to absolutely bamboozle yourself and shock your opponents. And that's always fun, right? Like, I am almost 40 years old and I'm still having fun and like surprising myself with some kills that I get, right? So I think that's a great sign. Again, thank you to Waffles for suggesting this gun. I've had a lot of fun. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I mean, right there, like that's a perfect example, right? That guy is like slow creeping around the corner. I know he's there on my UAV, so I pre-aim him. I don't have to worry about the aim down sight speed. He's not really looking at me, so I don't have to worry about flinch. And obviously that's not like a super far shot, right? It's not a very difficult shot, but I'm able to just instantly delete him. He has no idea what's going on, and I don't have to worry about lining up a headshot. I don't have to worry about the survivor perk. So those, you know, that's like a really just crisp example right there at where this gun truly excels. So anyway, as always, I have yapped a long time, but this is what I love to do, man. Like, I was in my, you know, late teenage, early 20-year-old whenever I started getting into YouTube and Call of Duty. And whenever I was that age and first watching, this is like what was available. People made videos and then they just made a commentary about the gun or the state of the game or whatever it was. And so that's what got me into YouTube. That's what got me into Call of Duty. And even though the sort of videos are obsolete at this point, I don't think that's really kind of the meta in terms of, you know, YouTube on Call of Duty, and even YouTube on Call of Duty itself, I think is dying a little bit. This is just what I enjoy doing. So this is what I'm going to keep doing. And if you enjoy that type of commentary, if you like listening to an almost 40-year-old man yap about Call of Duty and you know, drop above average gameplays, then I would highly recommend that you subscribe. And then if you want to have this promoted to other people, right? If you want the YouTube algorithm to do some work on my behalf, then like the video, you know, leave a comment. The more you engage with it, then the more the YouTube algorithm will assume that it should recommend it to other people. So there's that. And then if you want to go above and beyond and you got some extra money to spend, you can always become a paid member of the channel. There are some perks. If you click the join button, I think it's called, on this video, then that's an option for you. But that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Again, drop 27 in this one and 23 in the next. Thank you guys, as always, so much for your time. And if you do leave a comment, as always, I will let you know. I respond to every comment. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your time. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Gas is moving. Spotted a contract. Adding armor. Bounty targets are up. Get after them. Your You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Switching mags. Loading fresh mag.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Their armor's gone. Reloading.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
UAV available for tasking.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Switching mags. Adding armor.
Gas is inbound. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated. Enemy hunters were taken out. You're in the clear.
Loading fresh mag. I'm under fire.
UAV standing by. UAV available for tasking.
Mission timeline over. Exiting the area.
UAV standing by.
Indicate waypoint. Rally on marked coords.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
No fuel,
Indicating
no fuel.
waypoint.
UAV RTB.
No more fighting in the gulag.
Their armor's gone.
Moving forward.
I'll let them know you won't be back.
Slow that drop.
Reloading.
Heading your way. Moving ground. Moving. You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
Rally on marked coords.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
You've got gas.
Switching mags.
You're in the last 2. Now finish this. Gas is moving. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover. Gas is closing in. Less than 5 still standing. Next time we'll take that victory. Hit us hard that time. Dust yourself off, regroup, and get back out there.
Loading fresh mag. Their armor's gone. Reloading. Adding armor. Switching mags. Loading fresh mag. Reloading.
Enemy soldier incoming.
LDVR awaiting targeting data.
Their armor's gone. Switching mags.
Loadout drop headed your
Spotted
way.
a contract.
You're losing ground. Move it. Bounty targets marked. Kill them all.
Loading fresh mag. Enemy throwing stun. Their armor's gone. Switching mags.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
MTO Kilo, FFE, 16 rounds. No kills, no kills.
Their armor's gone. Reloading. Their armor's gone. Switching mags.
UAV standing by.
Authorizing
UAV
UAV operation.
available for tasking.
Spotted a contract. Their armor's gone.
Mission timeline over. UAV
Reloading.
exiting the area.
Rally on marked coords. fresh mag. Adding armor. I'll drive.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is inbound, marking new safe zone.
Your armor's gone. Tossing sentinel. Not anywhere. Reloading. Dorn requesting UAV
UAV
overflight.
standing by.
I'll drive.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Located enemy. Your armor's gone. Switching mags. Adding armor. Your armor's gone. Their armor's gone. Loading fresh mag. Switching mags.
You've got gas moving in.
Authorizing UAV operation. I'll drive. Their armor's gone. Loading fresh mag. Adding armor. Their armor's gone.
Mission
Reloading.
timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Switching mags. I'll drive. I'll drive.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
UAV available for tasking.
Dorn requesting UAV
standing
overflight.
by.
Indicating waypoint. Loading fresh mag.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Adding armor. Reloading. Adding armor. Their armor's gone. Switching mags. Authorizing UAV upper. I'll drive. drive. Rally on marked coords.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Loading fresh mag. Indicating waypoint. I'll drive.
Enemy hunters were taken out. You're in the clear. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Reloading. Their armor's gone. Switching mags.
UAV available for tasking.
Gas is inbound.
I'm under fire. Need medical attention.
UAV standing by.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Reloading. Too close.
Gas is closing in. Relocate.
UAV available for tasking. UAV standing by.
Rally on marked coords.
Gas is closing in.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RTB.
Loading fresh mag. Dorn requesting UAV overflight. I'll drive.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Switching mags.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Gulag closed until further notice.
I'm under fire. Their armor's gone. Break time's over. Loading fresh mag.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
UAV available for
Authorizing
tasking.
UAV operation. I'll drive.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV
Indicating
RTB.
waypoint.
Gas is moving. Only 4 remain. Finish the job. Only 10 were left. We lost that one. We'll get W next time.
Reloading.